Really quick, before this video starts, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of my daily videos. What's going on, my fellow knights? My name is Gallant Gaming. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special video for you. I'm doing the top 10 Roblox Five Nights at Freddy's games of 2019. Now, before we get started and get into this list, there are a couple rules and guidelines that I went by making this list. The rules are, it doesn't have to be made in 2019. The game didn't have to be released in 2019. It just had to have been updated, and I had to have played it in 2019. That's pretty much the only rule set I have, honestly. And before we get started again, if this video goes well, if you guys really enjoy it, I will be doing a top list for the FNAF fan games like Project Shirley, Project Freak Show, Red's Pizzeria, Showman's, and all those in the next video, or not next video, but next time. So if you enjoy this, leave a comment, let me know. Also, comment your favorites down below as well. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my list. Also, as another little side note, before we get into this list, I know a lot of small developers watch my videos, and I just wanted to say that if your game doesn't appear on this list, it doesn't make you or your game any less valid. Your games are all amazing in their own way. This list is just the list that I personally enjoyed the most this year, which doesn't make your games less enjoyable or any of that. If anything, I hope this list determines you and makes you more dedicated to making games 2020. So, alright, back to the video. Let's do this. And usually I would do a top 5, but there are so many awesome games, I couldn't just pick 5. So, here we go with our top 10 list. The first one might already be obvious, but here we go. Number 10 on my list is Freddy's Ultimate Roleplay, created by Henry Robotics. This game is great. The animations are great. There's you could be all the FNAF 1 animatronics, and you get money so you could buy them. The only reason why it's number 10 on my list and not higher is because it is still early in development. They are going to be adding a lot more to this game, but as of right now, there's only the FNAF 1 animatronics and map, even though the map is pretty large. But since there's not a lot of content out at the moment, there is not too much you can do yet, or it does limit what you can do, but it's still a great game. I'm really excited to see where they go with this one next. So that's number 10. Let's go on to number 9. Alright, number 9 is FNAF Verse by Bestial Creeper. This game is not released for everybody yet, which is unfortunate. I was debating it, putting it a little bit lower on the list, but there is just so much in this game already, and it's still in early development. But look at all this. Look at all the animatronics you could be. There's a ton of badges, a ton of game passes. There's going to be a ton of locations, as you can already see. A ton of secrets back here that you can see, which I probably shouldn't show you, but look at Shrek. Anyway, this is FNAF Verse. It's not released for everybody yet, but I can't wait till it is fully released, because this game is going to be amazing. More amazing than it already is. I'm excited to see where they go with this game and what's added next. So, let's move on to number 8. Number 8 on my list is Fazbears Revamp. This game takes the classic animatronics you know and love and adds its own twist to them. Chica has a little bit of hair, a bow tie, some wristbands, some leg things, and it adds to the look of every animatronic in a very cool and unique way. This game is still in early access as well, I believe, so there isn't a whole lot yet, but there is a few badges, and there was an event, and there's a couple different maps that you can go to as well. There's the badges over there in the event. So I'm excited, again, like with the last two, I'm excited to see where this game goes. It is lower on my list like the other two because it is still in development and things are still being changed and added. By the way, this game is made by Fluff_Fee, Fluff_FFY, I guess? I don't know. Sorry, I forgot to mention that, but yeah. So this is number 8, so let's go on to number 7. Number 7 on my list is the FNAF RP created by Senor Toy Bonnie. This game there's so much content in it. There's a ton of badges. Some are hard to get, some are easy to get. There's been a ton of events this year, and there's a big map for you to explore. And it does use free models or fan-made models, but it does credit all of them, the ones that aren't made by the creator. So that is very cool. There's a ton of stuff in here. Trial animatronics, which I like a lot as well, is a good test. And yeah, there's just a lot of content, and I'm excited for more events. So there is number 7. Let's move to number 6. With the unfortunate fall and end of Ultimate Random Night, there had to be a new game to take the throne. So in comes number 6, Fredbears Custom Night, created by Protoscrap8790. And in this game, of course, you become an animatronic, or you become the security guard, and you have to survive the night. Each animatronic spawns in a different part of the pizzeria, and as a security guard, you just gotta stop them. This game has a ton of game passes, a bunch of badges too, actually, and it really is a lot different than all of the RP games. Even on this list, it's a lot of roleplay games. Almost all of them are. So having a different type of FNAF game on this list is really, really fun. Definitely switches things up a little bit, which is why it's so much higher than the others. I believe this one is still in early development as well. So I'm excited to see what they add next, and maybe a new map would be cool, and some more cool animatronics. So this is number 6, so let's move on to number 5. Number 5 on my list is Animatronics Universe, created by Aftons Robotics. Similarly to the last game, Fredbears, this game is not a roleplay. I mean, I guess it could be, sort of, but this is a tycoon FNAF game where you can make any of the pizzerias from 1 through 5, FNAF 1 through sister location, and you just have to build them. You get money, you get to build the locations, and then when you're done, I guess you could go inside and roleplay. You can't become the animatronics, but at night they do run around and, you know, spook you. And this is so high up on the list because of it takes forever to complete this tycoon. To finally finish all 5 locations, you have a ton of gameplay on your hands, which means there's a lot to do. You gotta buy all the stuff, buy all the decorations, buy all the animatronics, and then you gotta do it again and again for each location. You can go outside and find more gears to help you on your journey, but this game is a lot of fun, and like Fredbears Custom Night, it definitely switches things up a little bit from all of the different roleplay games. So I like this game a lot as well, and let's move on to the next game, number 4. Number 4 on my list is Circus Babies Pizza World Roleplay by Tim and Tim. This game is another roleplay game, and the animatronics look amazing. This game is actually pretty surprising because it doesn't have a single badge. Well, let me rephrase that. It has one badge called You Met the Creator, which of course you just meet the creator. But compared to all the other games on the list, which have a ton of different badges, secret characters and game passes and everything, this game doesn't really have any of that. But it has so much content. There is so many animatronics for you to become up in the spawn. And then there's a bunch of hidden secret animatronics hidden all over the map. So if you want to become Glitch Trap or any of the Circus Baby animatronics, you could just become whoever you want. You don't got to get a badge. All you got to do is find them hidden somewhere in the map, which makes you explore the map, which again is very well done. Bunch of Easter eggs, bunch of hidden stuff. And again, I know I said it already, the animatronics look amazing. The animations are very well done, and everything is super cool. Look, Circus Baby gives you a little ice cream cone. What don't you like about that, huh? What's there not to like? It's great. Alright, well that is number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Alright, number 3 is the beginning of Fazbears Int by Fredbear Fazzy. If you want to talk about updates and content this year, this is the top of the list. This game had so many updates this year. It's insane. There have been all kinds of events. There's all kinds of badges. There is just so much stuff to do. Also, the Halloween event, hands down, one of my favorite events in any Roblox Fnaf game ever, period. We had to get Dreadbear, the Jacko Dreadbear, and the witch and the goblin. It was amazing. So yeah, this game there's so much stuff to do. There's so many animatronics and badges, like I said already. And look at this map. This map's huge. Look at this. There's a big thing over there. There's the pizzeria. There's a bunch of houses. And scattered throughout this huge map are a ton of badges. So this game will keep you busy for a long time. And also the animations are very well done as well. And yeah, I believe they're working on a revamped version or a new game. I don't know. Either way, I'm really excited to see what Fredbear and his team come up with next. And let's move on to number 2. Here we are in number 2, Aftons Family Diner by Lone Watermelon and his team. This game is probably no surprise to you guys that it's on my list. Some of you are probably surprised that it's not number 1. But this game was so much fun, so hyped when it came out. The animations are amazing. Again, I believe Eclipse did the animations in this, and they did the animations for Freddy's Ultimate as well. Freddy's Ultimate Roleplay as well. So it's not surprising that both games have amazing animations. The animatronics look great. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. That is amazing. There's a ton of animatronics to become. There's a ton of badges to get, and a ton of game passes as well. This is probably one of the best roleplay games out right now in terms of quality and style. The map isn't huge, but I mean, you have a little shack, you have the pizzeria, you have the house. If you want to make a FNAF 4 roleplay, this is the game where you gotta do it. You have all the animatronics, they all look fantastic. And there's a bunch of secret characters. There is 9 of them. That'll keep you busy looking for them for a long time. Then there's all the game passes as well. So this game is one of my favorite games of this year. And it looks great. It's, look at that. Look how great that looks. Something I actually forgot to mention really quick in Aftons Family Diner. The creator got a whole soundtrack made for this game. And it adds to the feel, to the atmosphere so much, and it's so well done. And just listen to it. This sounds so good. All right, so the moment everybody's been waiting for, we'll actually have to wait because we have one honorable mention before number 1. And the honorable mention goes to FNAF support requested by Kudo Kai. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This game is an attempt to make FNAF Help Wanted VR in Roblox, and so far they have done an amazing, amazing job. Right now there is only FNAF Nights 1 and 2 available, and FNAF 2, I believe Nights 1 and 2 available as well. So there isn't that much content in this yet. Also, there is the Dark Room Plush Trap, and there is the Vent Repair Mangle. I did forget about those, but there's not really a lot of content in that area yet. Also, it does have a multiplayer option that is very similar to Ultimate Random Night and Fredbears Custom Night, and that is very fun as well. But again, it's not too completed yet. I believe it's all still in early access, early development, so that's why this is an honorable mention and not technically on the list. But either way, I'm super, super excited to see where this game goes next. And I really want to see what updates they push out, because if they can complete this, then there's really no need to get a VR headset and play Help Wanted. So, I mean, this game has it all. Look how good it looks. All right, everybody, now is the moment you've all been waiting for. You might already know what this final game is, but let's go on to number 1, my favorite game of 2019. Let's do it. Number 1. All right, everybody. Number 1 on my list is the Pizzeria RP Remastered. This game is just fantastic. It's everything you could want in a FNAF game. There is every single map from all the games. There's every single animatronic from all the games as well. There's secret animatronics, there's game passes, and there's a bunch of different badges you can collect as well. They're actually all pretty hard to get, all things considered. And of course, there is the achievement system that they just added. There's 113 achievements, and I only have 49 of them, and I play this game a lot, all things considered. There's coins and Faz tickets. There is just so much you could do in this game. And there's an OC creator. So after you've done everything there is to do in this game, you've checked out all the different maps, all the different animatronics, all of the Old Man Consequence secret animatronics, then there is still the OC creator, where you can make your own with a huge list of different parts and different colors and materials and abilities you can give your animatronics. This game has so much to do, and you'll never ever run out of stuff to do in this game, ever. There's no way someone has collected all the achievements, made all the possibilities of the OC creator. There's no way. So that is why this game is arguably, I don't even think arguably, it is the best game of this year, the best Roblox Fnaf game of this year. Here's some of my OC creations, are really good. That's my Grim Foxy attempt, let's not look at that. But yeah, this game is my favorite Roblox Fnaf game of this year. And I really like it. There's so much to do, there's so much to see. So that is going to conclude my top Roblox Fnaf games of 2019 list. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What is your top 10 list? Let me know in the comments. And stay tuned. If you guys enjoyed this video, I will be doing a top list of the FNAF fan games in Roblox. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when that's going to come out, but eventually. And also make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of my daily FNAF videos. And check out the description for links to all 10 of these games. 11, I guess, if you count support requested in there. So check out the description for links to my social media, the links to the games, links to my merch, and finally, use star code Gallant whenever you're buying Robux. That's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Bye!